You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Christian. The cases are real, the prosecutions are fake. This is Judge Christian. The case today is Casey versus fellow motorist Dalton. Casey is suing Dalton for the repair cost after he collided with her after attempting a lane change. Order, all rise.
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. So, Casey, I hear you're suing Dalton for the repair costs of your car after he attempted a lane change and he collided with you, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're also claiming Dalton should be 100% reliable, and Dalton, you want it to be split 50-50, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Casey, can you please start and tell me what happened in your own words?
Yes. So on December 2nd, 2019, I was on my way home from work at about 3:45 in the afternoon. I was heading north on Lindley Avenue to turn into the left lane to make a left-hand turn into the Melrose Apartments where I live. And it was then that Dalton sideswiped me when he also attempted to merge into the lane I was in.
Thank you. Dalton,
Thank you.
can you please explain?
Yes, Your Honor. So on December 2nd, 2019, I was on the way to the store in Northridge. I was traveling in the far right lane. I needed to get over into the left lane because there was an obstruction ahead. So I signaled and checked over my shoulder. I noticed that there was a car behind me, but I thought I had enough room, and I thought that my signal was on long enough for the other motorists to notice. So once I got over, I ended up hitting them, which ended up to be Casey.
Thank you. Okay, Casey, was the police called?
No, Your Honor, the police were not called. I wanted to handle this how I was taught to do, but Dalton claimed that he didn't have his insurance card on him at the time, so we exchanged personal information to then go over it later.
Was there any damage done to the car?
Yes, Your Honor, I have about $1,400 worth of damage to my right fender and mirror.
Dalton, is there any damage done to your car?
No, Your Honor.
And why didn't you have your insurance card on you at the moment of the accident?
Your Honor, we exchanged phone numbers because she wanted to take care of it ourselves and not get any police involved. So we didn't exchange messages on the site or call any authorities. So okay. I texted her about an hour later and never heard back.
Your Honor, if I may, Dalton texted me about an hour later. He asked to meet up personally for the second time and added in some emojis that I didn't really feel comfortable about and didn't lead me to believe that I should meet up with him. So I then filed my insurance claim with Allstate.
Okay, thanks for that information.
Thank you.
I understand we all brought some pictures. How about we go on a commercial break and take a look at those pictures after? Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, so what we've gathered so far, Casey, you claim you were in the turning lane at the time of the accident. Dalton, you claim you were turning into the left lane, not necessarily turning lane. Turned your left blinker, given it enough time as you thought. Still, a collision happened. Can I please see the plaintiff pictures?
So you see here,
Okay.
Your Honor, this is what I remember happening. I was already in the turning lane, just about to pull in so I could go home, when Dalton sideswiped me, also trying to turn into that lane.
Okay, thank you. Dalton,
Thank
can I
you.
please see your picture?
Yes, Your Honor. So this is how the collision happened. I was in the far right lane, and there was a parked vehicle in my lane up ahead, so I had no choice but to get over. And like I said, I feel I was indicating for quite enough time for somebody to notice, and had enough room, yet I still ended up swiping Casey. And here's the thing, I mean, I know that I am somewhat at fault here. I'm willing to pay for 50-50. The $1,400 is just too much to afford, and here's the thing, I understand that I am somewhat at fault, but there was this was a two-way street. She had some fault in this as well, and I just think it's only fair that she covers half.
I understand. Okay, so two things here. Casey, you claim you were in the turning lane. Clearly, Dalton says you were not. Casey, do you remember there being any obstruction on the street?
I do not remember an obstruction up on that street, but I would like to claim that I was in the turning lane because every day after work I go home, and in order to go home I have to be in the turning lane to get there. I had no extra plans that evening. I was planning to go straight home.
I understand. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dalton, do you have any previous accidents that you'd like to talk about?
Your Honor, this is my third accident. However, I am a safe driver. I have a good record. The other two accidents were due to one, I hit a parked car when the roads were icy and snowy, and the other one was it was both of our faults, and we agreed to split it 50-50, which we thought was only fair. So that I only think that's fair for this case. I don't have $1,400 just to pull out of my pocket. And, you know, I'm even willing to arrange a more affordable way to fix that car. I don't think it's $1,400 in damage.
Thank you, Dalton. Casey, you have something to say?
Your Honor, I would like to point out that this was my first car accident and that I would also claim myself to be a good driver with no prior accidents on my record. You can check with my insurance. I filed my claim. This is the damage that was reported, and it is reported that I was hit. Dalton's car has no damage on it. You can see
I understand that your car has damage. What I'm saying is that it's not that expensive.
Dalton?
I'm willing to pay for half.
Dalton. Casey, are you done?
I actually brought an image of the damage done to my car. If we could maybe pull that up.
Can I please see that?
As you can see here, this is the front end of my car where Dalton was able to sideswipe it. Obviously, that I was a little bit ahead of him when he cut in. And so I think that furthers my point, and that is what I sent to my insurance company when I filed the claim, and they are backing up. That is $1,400 of damage done to my car.
Okay, I know a guy who can fix that for $500.
All right, that's enough, Dalton. So I came to my conclusion. Given all the information we've gathered, this is going to have to go split 50-50. There's no information strong enough to support any other side, so case dismissed, 50-50 it is. Thank you.
I mean, do I think 50-50 is fair? No. This is my first accident. I wouldn't even call it an accident, as is something that was done upon me. I was hit, and now I have to pay half the damages. It's really unfortunate.
Yes. Yes! Of course, 50-50 is obviously fair. She was obviously just trying to get an extra $1,400 from a guy who couldn't afford it, trying to steal money straight out of my pocket. I am super relieved. Judge Christian is literally the smartest guy in the world, understands right from wrong. If you ever need a legal case sorted out, contact Judge Christian. He's a genius. Thanks.